Buenas noches, Agent Orange. Nick, muy buenas noches. Rolling R's, buenas noches. Five oh Six Gangsters, buenas noches. Igualmente, saludos, respetos. Triple A, saludos. Ya viernes, a descansar. Everything's calm. Rolling R's, tranquilo. Bros, good night. Ah, they're terrible, but it's part of. William, buenas noches. How you doing, bros? How's family? Tony, muy buenas noches. Great to see you. Ah, I'm here, I can't complain. Nah, my boy, William, I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. But, I'm here, so. What did you guys think about the last video I uploaded? Haha, gracias, Antonio. Vincent, Zero Report? No, I haven't. Is it good? Elsie, muy buenas noches. Saludos. Yeah, that's what family tells me, Rose, that it's coming down bad, huh? I'll check it out, Vincent. Zero Report. It's here on YouTube. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, it's just facts. They leave, they get up north and then they blend in better. and I ran across quite a few of them in Quilma and San Quentin that on the streets I could have sworn you they were norteños, you know. As a matter of fact, I got beat in by two of them with a bunch of norteños from my worst enemies. And then when we were in San Quentin, all of a sudden they were from San Diego, you know. Yeah, William, it is. Actually, uh, a camarada from San Jose, he shot me a thing on some of the founders, right? Nah, I don't think so, Elsie. And I want to start hitting the reaction here on that, you know, because everybody thinks that talks about everything on YouTube, okay, from the beginning. But I want to react on that because, you know, we have this conception that they open the way for Raza to protect Raza, you know, Tijuana, Sinaloa. Yeah, Nick, it is, but it goes, it happens, you know. You go to a place where you think you're far away from home and you start rubbing elbows with things you know. The worst part is, you know, you go to prison, you get scared to go to the norteño side because you're originally from San Diego. So you go to the sureño side, you know, and you're still trying to play the part. Oh, okay, Antonio. Oh, thank you. Run deep in San Diego. Huh. Fact check. Yeah, yeah, William, I agree with that, you know. Pelon didn't do nada. Elsie, Pelon was just the buffer zone, right? See, when you talk about Güero Shy, right, you're talking about individuals that they have a lot of tooth, colmillo, right? And they know how to cover themselves. Yeah, that's 100% facts, William. Jerry, buenas noches. Great to hear from you. Saludos. Everything's good. Thank you for asking. How you doing? Yeah, but the one basically the homie shot to me today was it's one of the founders, right? And he came from a different state. He was known as a serial rapist over there, right? And he got to California. He went into the system, and then he still got blessed, you know. Triple A, you know that's a fact. Those are the things, that I mentioned to you guys. That I used to come on my cell in San Quentin, and I didn't wait for paperwork. I didn't wait for nada. I just, where's homeboy at? Oh, he's up there on the fourth, fifth tier. I go up there, ran up in his cell, do my thing, and then come back down. Those were the things Raul used to shake his head like, "Fool, calm down." Oh yeah, I heard. Agent Orange in Tulare. No, I heard they had an establishment of norteños. Huh. Yeah, LC, I don't know who said it, but yeah, I know Toto. And yeah, definitely, 100%. He is. Ray, ¿qué hubo? Buenas noches. Yeah, be every time above ground, conversating with you guys is a good day. Never late. No barrio. I heard they were tough out there in Chino too, huh? Yeah, do hit the like, por favor. Yeah, that's a lie to William. The red carpet. Well, maybe at one point. That's why. That's a myth, though. You guys know I don't like to talk about what I got arrested for. The people. But if you look my name up, the incident of Mendocino College, 1996, you guys will see. Thank you, B. Yeah, how's mom's doing today, B? Yeah, yeah. It would be cool with AAA, especially one that has the right mentality in school. Arturo, buenas noches. And Corco. Damn. Young 6060. Buenas noches. Yeah, thank you, God. There ain't none of that here, William. Huh. Football game, local, Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Sorry, I'm so out of touch with dates and stuff. That and a couple other reasons, Elsie. Mr. De La Cruz, great to see you. God is great. I hope you're doing well today, brother. They had a fight on the 27th. Oh, it's pretty close by. Man, it's coming up fast, huh? Yeah, thank you, God, Rose, for it. I'm watching live right now. This movie never gets old. Young, thank you. And I'm here, that's all that matters, it's a blessing in it. Thank you for asking, and hope you and family are well and blessed too. Yeah, Vincent, I know. Yeah, it's gone already, Rolling R's. It's crazy. Huh. Cornbread, huh? Yeah, thank you, God. Thank you to everyone for the prayers to Mr. De La Cruz and his family member. Yeah, ILC. Pretty much. Yeah, that's what I was going to run across you guys, Nick. They've been asking me a lot, right? To basically touch on how it was, to get to be one of the first sureños in town and how it was with considering neighborhoods and stuff, right? And I was thinking of going back and just doing like a couple segments of it to respectfully answer that. But yeah, huh, Nick, those were my worst enemies right there. We were, my neighborhood's the first one, right? So we're enemies with everyone. We started off, it was BSRN for a while, then South Park, Annex 4, and then PL started, and it was literally the only thing that divided us was literally a street from my neighborhood into their neighborhood, or a 7-Eleven if you want to say that. Boxing, yeah, definitely check that out. Lip singing. Okay, send it to me, B. Yeah, Nick, I'm gonna go back and just touch on it, cause I know I kept a lot of things, from that time out. No, up north, no, they didn't. But again, at least in my town, William, we didn't really have taggers or party crews. It was mostly all gang banging from the gate. Man, there's a lot of neighborhoods with a lot of homies that are deep in every yard. 18th Street, Florencia, um, and there's a lot. Usually run across homies from B&E, Bruce Lee. Thank you, Mr. De La Cruz. I appreciate your time. That's great to hear. Hope God keeps her strong and maintaining and pushing forward. Always send my love and respect to you and family with all your family. Good night, Mr. De La Cruz. Thank you again. Yeah, young 60s. There is a lot of riots happening right now because of it. Bruce Lee, huh? MLR 13. Saludos. But there's a lot of neighborhoods. You run across El Monte Flores usually is on every yard. Um, Up north, there's a lot of homies from 19, from Mission, San Jose. It depends, but DJ Frank, buenas noches. Yeah, I'm just waiting on moms, to come, and then I'm splitting. I'm splitting, which it should be here in the next few days or so. Oh yeah, La Puente's deep too. Lomas is pretty deep too. White fence. Man, you got a lot of neighborhoods that they have a lot of homies in the prison. Triple A, yeah. But with what's going on here, I haven't even been able to go to the hospital, bro. Uh, when I get back to Culiacan, that's where we're gonna do it. Yeah, DJ Frank, that's all I'm waiting for, for them to come. And I know basically, my doings caught up over here. Things didn't play out as we thought they were, but at least see them for a little bit, eat, and then go back. I believe Sniper, William. Sí, Triple A sí está, pero como aquí no. Is substance glue that makes him big. Yeah. Right here at Triple A, everything would have been cool. Just because of that stupid truck, man. But, and a couple family members, right? But it is what it is. Frank, Yule, buenas noches. Todo bien, gracias. Saludos. DJ Frank, I haven't been able to. I've been wanting to, but I'm confined to the ranch out here. But I am, you know. Thank you, Arturo. Yeah, believe me, yep. James, great to see you. Yeah, it's been a while. How you been? How's family? All is well, thank you. Nah, hell no, Triple A. Hell no. You have at least six factions going at it, right? And then plus you have judiciales, municipales doing their own thing, like they're their own organization. Brownie. Yeah, I heard. Brownie. Yeah, AAA. Yeah, families respect it. Right here is it's bad, man. DJ definitely. He's always with us. At all times. Gracias, Frank. How you been? How's family been? Yeah, yeah. They have the soldados. They have what do they call them? There's a lot of them here. Guardia Rural. It's basically civil people that they lift up in arms. There's yeah, yeah. I remember Brownie. I was trying to think of the tacos he had right here to mention him to you, because I remember we always talked about it. But yeah, I know Brownie. Oh man, Rose, like a legit Thanksgiving. I can't even remember, Rose. I'll be honest with you. Man, James, I'm glad to hear that. Hope everything maintains in the right direction. Yeah, Rose, the ones I could remember was literally when I was a kid, 8, 9 years old, maybe. But other than that, man, I can't even remember. In prison, but it wasn't a Thanksgiving, just some pumpkin pie and a leg from turkey. Yeah, me too. Pumpkin pie, man. Rose, it's mine too. Hey, everyone, is my breathing sounding too bad? I'm trying to hold it back, but let me know, please. Oh, thank you, Rose. Man, it would be a pleasure. People don't think of it like that. Thanksgiving, think about all the moments you share with your dad, and just concentrate on that. Yeah, yeah, DJ Frank. All right, Nick. If it starts getting out of control, let me know, por favor. Yeah, William. They give you that turkey leg. Yeah, I know. We always swing back to food, huh? Thank you, DJ Frank. Ah, bro, I've been going through it. It's just it's been hard, right? But I'm thankful to be here. That's all. Yeah, the turkey was dry as hell. And then you know how the Hudas at the end tell you, make sure you give us the bone. This whole thing was a bone. Potato chip cookies. I haven't. I swear I make the best cookies. I'm holding hold you to it, B. Yeah, Rose, that's what I meant exactly. Just grateful. That's all for the time we got to spend and share with them. Thank you, James. No, Frank, not no more. Italian DJ. I like Italian food overall. Sour cream, huh? All right, B. Thank you. It's a trip, all the things we collect, William. Nombre, I like a good lasagna. I like good ravioli. Man, I good spaghetti. Man, I just in general. LC. Ooh, that sounds good, Vincent. Yeah, DJ Frank. Yeah, B, I love it too. Pasta with shrimp. That sea pasta, have you tasted it, Frank? It's this Italian pasta that basically has shrimp, has different types of seafood, but it has that Italian taste to it. It's good. Yeah, William, definitely that. Yeah, you're like me, DJ Frank. Olive Garden. I've never ate there, to be sincere. Ooh, ooh, that sounds good, Rose. Yeah, I don't know how we always end up with food, huh? Camarones, yup, James. Only Alfredo. Okay, Frank. T-bone on the. Definitely that. Yeah, LC. Pumpkin pie, man. One of my favorites. Yeah, good pizza. Yeah, I will. Hopefully, God gives me license. I will. I heard a lot of good stories about their DJ Frank. Pe- Pecan pie. Oh, that's good too. Yeah, rolling on. I don't know why we always do this. Tony, saludos, buenas noches. I just got back from Chino Khalifa. Damn, it's cold there. I bet. Little sisters. Yeah, James, we have been at it for a couple lives like that. We always circle back around to food. Yeah, Arturo, that's good right there. Yeah, rolling north. Oh, green pozole. I only tried it once, but good. At Whataburger, I haven't. LC, barbacoa. I haven't tried that. Yeah, there was a couple shops like that, H and Orange in town, where it was literally an Italian families. They had their thing, how to do things, and it tastes good. Out here in Sinaloa, well, you see a lot of tacos, carnitas, but more so tacos. A lot of tacos, carnitas. But out here is mostly mariscos. Chicharrón, yeah. That's a common breakfast out here. You go buy some carnitas, some chicharrón with some frijoles, and that's a breakfast. They ain't really too much into breakfasts out here, but then for the comida, mariscos, cenas, gorditas, tamales, them type of things. Huh. Japanese, tacos de canasta. I've only ate them once. Ooh, that does sound good, William. Okay, Tony. That was right there too. But not at that time. It was 2002 was the first time. Beginning of 2004. I went a couple times. Vietnamese food. I tried it. It's good. Sushi's good. There's some, James, they give you mixed. It's like they sell you a thing where it's mostly you find them like when you're traveling. Like in las casetas, there's people there selling tacos. They give you like a bag with 5 tacos. The canasta. They're good. Some are good. Oh, Nick, I think that's what always get me, like to maintain weight. Nick, I used to love tortillas. Especially handmade. Corundas. Corundas? What about corundas? I don't know, Frank. Canasta is just like a basket, but it's just because they're like fast tacos. They have them already wrapped in a little bag. You just buy them, and it's like a fast type of thing. They have them in every stop when you get into Mexico. Yeah, they're steamed. Yeah, Rose. That's why I tell you I love soup. Like tacos al vapor, kind of. Yeah, yeah. Which Pili currently is? Uh, I don't even know, but I'm pretty sure. Wasanas over there. Wasanas. I don't know what they are, but I think Jay still LC soggy taco. They to Tracy. Yeah, yeah, and caldo. There's out here. It's like a common thing. I got a tia, right? She'll invite you to eat. She'll make you your plate. Whatever you're gonna eat, pescado or whatever. But always, she'll put a bowl of sopa with your plate. You're gonna get a bowl of sopa. One away. Buenas noches. Great to see you. How you been? Oh, okay, okay. Con hojas de milpa. Yeah, I try 'em out here. You see 'em more with the hoja de banana. Oh, they're good. Tony, they're good. I love it. Garbanzos and what are their others called? They're taste like garbanzos, but they're a little longer, flatter. Hot wings. One away. Great to hear. in my sopa. Yeah, I seen a lot of people like it like that. One way, thank you. Likewise, my prayers go out to you and family. I appreciate you. And in prison, bros, I used to do all kinds of stuff. I used to do tamales. I used to do pumpkin pie. No, not pumpkin. Excuse me. Apple pie with the apples they used to give, like with cinnamon and crackers. I used to do granola bars. Man, I used to experiment. I used to make Chinese food with the chicharrones. Make like a little quick sweet and sour. But no, it just I don't know. It comes easy to me, Rose. I don't know why. Creek barbecue. He loves my Maruchan. I love Maruchan. Well, I love ramen, but I can't touch it no more. Yeah, wet burritos. Man, we used to make all types of stuff and sauce and lemon. That sounds good. Yeah, I'll see. At one point, yeah, they were hella strong. That's why I think it went to their head, right? And they started disrespecting the abejas. It was it was the ingredients they give us in the food, like breakfast and dinner, and then the lunch bags. You just have to make up with it, and see, make some taste with it. The apple pie, the apple pie. I used to make it on my TV. Same with the granola bar. It's always just experimenting. Tamales, we used to buy them crujitos, them chips. And what you do is just crunch them, make masa, just make some masa with it. And what I would do, try to get something spicy. And instead of just putting water, pure water, I would mix the water with spicy and just make masa. Start making masa, and then just wait for one of them good dinners with meat or something, and then just make some tamales. Roll it up in the masa, put them on the heating pan for a little bit. I mean, it was the closest. I haven't, Frank. Yeah, taffy, sour balls. William, you ever ate them? Yeah, I met Güero Verde in Corcoran, and then I seen him again. Well, not seen him, but heard from him again in Pelican Bay. No, Toker's little brother. I didn't, bro. One way. Sorry. While I was there, I don't remember him in Corcoran. Yeah, B. You gotta remember we have all day just to swing the mind up and down, you know? Yeah, Tony. That's basically it, you know? Just change it up, you know? We only went a little bit to canteen, so get a little bit of something from canteen, a little bit something from the daily food, and just do a mezquilancia, you know? Make something good and different. Banana pudding. Yeah, it's good, but I'd rather make a granola bar, you know? Nah, Frank, there's homies that have long hair. There's homies with long hair. No, you don't have to shave it off. Yeah, rolling R's, it is. It is, but at one point I known Pilis to have long hair too, you know? It's not, there's nothing against it. Oh, LC 100%. Oh, 1,000%. Let me see. The 8 months I was in San Quentin, we used to go to the Upper Chaho, right? So those 8 months, Tracy, about the sixth day, took flight. So 6 days. I don't know H and Orange, but the longest was probably Ironwood, right? And I was only there 99, 2000, 2001 is when I went back to the hole and then the shoe, and I just never came back out, you know? Well, I came out to the 180 in Tehachapi for about 2 weeks, but then the rest, it was all self fed, you know? Excuse me. Let's just say if I did 15 years something, right, in the state, no, Well, I'll just put it to you like this, I did out of them 15 years, whatever months you want to say state, I did 14 years, 2 months in the shoe. Refried beans. 209. Yeah, it's the inmates, but there's a free staff with them, Rose, cooking it. Yeah, I would recommend you not leaving a Mongolian. I seen one time a homie from 12th Street, Sharkies. He came in with a Mongolian, and homeboy got into some stuff. No, V, I haven't curled my hair man, since I was 11, 1990. Yeah, 13 segundos. A little deeper than that, but yeah. No, that don't happen. Uncle, yeah. Coming. HK40, saludos, buenas noches. Sí, un día a la vez, poco a poco. Gracias, I hope you and family are well. 13 stab wound, yeah. Something like that. I don't know, Rose. I don't know. But that's why all my family, I'm telling you, my nickname comes from my grandparents. Because of my hair, chino. Oh, Rose. That's one of the biggest fights me and my mom have. Me and my Evita always fight over the first thing she says to me. It ain't even, I missed you, or she sees me right away and, ¿por qué chingados? You still cutting your hair bald? Look at them horns. And yeah, that's why I do it too, mostly now, because I'm a real hot individual. I get hot. I never cover up, ever cover up. So since I'll shave my head, I feel more comfortable. Frank. I bel I believe I believe I was up in the bay. Came back. Okay. No, V. When the riot happened, I was in Ironwood. Oh, yeah, Rose. My mom, when it comes to my hair, it's like they always, déjatelo crecer, let it grow out. And I just was never comfortable. Favorite music? I listen to everything, but the one I listen to the most is oldies. That I was personally in. Man, I was in some bad ones, right? But the one that really had you with your thing in your neck was one we had with Norteños on the fourth tier in West Block. Man, the only thing you're thinking of is the tier is about this long. Is man, but yeah, then we got our butt whoops in Solano twice. Vacaville, we got beat in too, and the one we had with the brothers in Ironwood was pretty bad too. But I would say that one, we didn't get beat in as bad, but it was just one that had you on the edge, right? The Selena, huh? He's like me, Rose. Yeah, yeah, Nick. That's just me. I like putting them and just reading. And, oh yeah, yeah, B. I got hit with the blood gun. I talked about well the last act that guy Enriquez had done. We went out there and we wouldn't get down, so I still got the scars on my. I got hit on my knee, right about right here. Uh, yes, Yeah, LC, they do. There's some that do. There's some no. But yeah, B, I got hit numerous in Ironwood, Tehachapi, in Corcoran. Yeah, William. Yeah, James. I definitely agree with that. When a riot starts, what if the person? It depends, B. If you have a good camarada, right? Me personally, if I knew that you were sick, I would tell you, like, go lock it up, fool. Go in your cell. But there is certain individuals that you have to participate. No, that's before my time, LC. The gladiators fight. Yeah, be one time. But it was just fools on the yards dropping kites on me. I don't even have anything. Yeah, Rose. To me, it was a mandatory thing. Frank, thank you for stopping in. Muy buenas noches. Hope you rest well. Yeah, most of the camaradas, James, they're gonna go out there regardless. Pharaoh, the Dark, no, not even close. I think he acts accordingly to what he is. I don't really like to get into that YouTube drama, so my respects, but somebody behind the scene was just asking me the same thing, right? Man, I'm here for a purpose, right? The message, but man, just say, be careful, cause all them cats, they be on some BS. I like how they say, I did multiple shoe turns. Shut your mouth. You did 4 months validated, and then you checked in and asked for help. But again, to each their own, right? Oh, they got him. Nick, They got him, but it was squashed right away. It was over dope, Gladiator Felon. Man, why am I so backed up on movies? No, I didn't see it, B. Man, I need to start watching more TV. Fear of the Dark. Nah, thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Much respect your way. Nah, thank you. Fear of the Dark. I appreciate your words. 1,000 times. Yeah, 4 months. Yeah, man, William. You know how I am, my boy, so my respects. You, as I know, you could make tu nube rosa, your pink, whatever. But when there's black and white, stop it. Really, Rose? Yeah, I heard it's bad in a lot of places, James. Leonard, good night. Today's a good day, Health wise, I can't do nothing to better up, so just gotta buck it up for a little bit. How you been? How's family been? LC, I think he's doing cool. I think he's doing cool. Yeah, I think Kane, he's a resident of San Jose. I think he's doing his time. That's it. Exactly, William. You could put everything up for discussion. Hey, you can discuss it, argue, whatever, and there's no choice but to take it as it comes, right? But once black and white hits the fence, there's no buts, no ifs. Everything's as clear as water, and there's no sidetracking. Right, Vincent? Yeah, Rolling R's. I want to start looking at movies to do reactions. I notice I need to get more into TV. I'm so backed up from the meditation video. Yeah, from there I spinned off and started watching others. I need to get to it. I'm just waiting for these legs, to go down. So it's hard to even sit here. I feel like they're gonna pop. Yeah, LCI, I haven't watched American Me. J Boy, great night. Saludos, how you been? Oh, there's a big difference, B. As a matter of fact, I want to put this out, right? You know how I said the other night, I think when I put the NLRs thing out about the O's, you guys know I try to be understanding and respectful, right? And someone got at me, that, well, we had multiple conversations and things unfolded with him to where the point he had to drop out. There's a huge difference between somebody dropping out, stepping back, getting pencil whipped, done dirty, to somebody debriefing. Debriefing, just look at it like this. When we were in the shoe, every high up camarada, M member, they couldn't go nowhere. You had to go through that debriefing program. So, IGI was hip. You gotta understand, when you're talking about M members or camaradas that are up there moving things, IGI ain't working alone. IGI is working with the Federicos. So it's the worst of the worst, B. For somebody to go through the debriefing program and say, oh, I only told them myself, is BS. You know, they would have never cleared him from that program. Yeah, James is sad, right? J Boy, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I not seen you for a couple lives. Well, on next time. Ain't that about? Yeah, I heard the rumors about that movie, and supposedly they try to pin it on that movie, right? Yeah, that's S time, man. That's crazy. Man, you have to be some paranoid individual to do that. No, J Boy, if they had the no drug policy, they would be more SNY. Well put, H and Orange. Thank you. Yeah, man, that's a funny way, huh? Remember me? Buenas noches, great to see you. Likewise, saludos to you. Yeah, Vincent, point blank, point blank, you have to. And then look, hopefully you guys can follow along, right? Put the dots together. I got there at the end of 2004, right? That person that you guys talk about tapped out, asked for help in the beginning of 2005. Do understand that it's hard to get things around in Pelican Bay. The one thing that's going to go around is a bad name. If you check in You go to that debriefing program, your name's gonna circle around fast. Now there's a certain individual that gets brought up, right? That had a lot of power from that area. I know the aftermath. I know the aftermath of what happened. So again, it's not my business. It's not why I'm on here. But miss me with it. No, I haven't, LC. Yeah, there's cases like that, B. There's cases like that, that there's a lot of people that get tired. No, no, William. My boy, I don't like this stuff, but I'll just say it like this. Folsom, worse than that. Worse than that. It's gonna follow him everywhere, James? Ah, LC, that's new to me. Nah, I don't never feel anything, B. Yeah, William, worse than that. Worse than that, my boy. But again, everything comes out, my boy. We just gotta sit down and let him come out. LC, yeah, there's still some smart individuals, that don't trust the phones. I heard something like that, J Boy. Huh. I haven't, Rose. I'm gonna go right now. I'm starting to start having problems trying to control my breathing. Nah, J Boy. I just can't. I'm not in a situation that I can. Huh. That's what I heard, William, but that's what I heard. Exactly that, that's something, man, I can't believe. Yeah, Rose. David, buenas noches. Nah, V, don't ever feel sorry for asking. Please do ask. There ain't never a dumb question. Yeah, William. I I sincere with you. It's something I just don't believe. With his wifey, there it is. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, straight up. crazy, huh? How all these individuals, huh? Like I heard Jocko when he went to that site was sealed up with a funny bunny too, and huh, exactly, David. Yeah, it's been helping. The problem, Vincent, is having a lot of breathing problems too, bro. So by me, with my back injuries and that damn bullet, I lay flat right to do that, and I have a lot of problems breathing. That's why I can't hold it very long. Yeah, I know, Vincent. I since you mentioned it to me, but it's just the thing is, man. Thank you to H and Orange, though. My Evita's coming and she's bringing that machine, and cause the last couple days I've been really struggling with it. Yeah, yeah, LC, that's who told me. I was trying to think who told me that it wasn't true. It was Hector Bravo. Oh yeah, J Boy. A lot of them cats do. Makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder when they were slammed down in a cell, boiled with a little bit of sugar in the tank. Yeah, it's just my opinion too. Yeah, excuse me. Moniker. Sugar in the tank. Yes, they have a little bit of she in them. In them. Excuse me. Funny bunny. Yeah, they old man. Huh. Chestine federal prison. Yeah, bro. Huh. Yeah. I don't know whether they see it. It's okay, but yeah, I guess I pinned the link, J boy. I don't know if you see it. It's the pin message. In prison or at war. Huh. I think when they have it anywhere. Straight to abroad. Damn, it's a trip, huh? I mean, my respects. I met a lot of good people that It just have preference, right? But damn, B. Oh, you're at work, Rolling North? Yeah, David. That's only certain individuals like Crow. Crow was one of them. He used to make fun of camaradas. You want to be part of Crow's crew? Crow's crew don't do dope. He was just man. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Yeah, J boy. I know of a few. I know of a few. And a lot of people say that, oh, that's YA. That's not gonna follow you to prison. Man, that's a lie. I personally had to deal with a couple fools that were known to be snitches in YA. They got to the main line. They had the papiros on them, right? The paperwork. Yeah, William, you see, man, LC, yeah, is one of many reasons, right? Oh, yeah, B. I seen it, and then not in jail. I seen it on the street. In the level fours, level threes, level fours, they can't walk amongst us. We can't program with them. Presidency. Well, before I let you guys go, I'll tell you guys a funny story, right? Well, I won't mention names nor angles, but basically, this vato, we're in the shoe, right? He had decided to lock it up. That's, you know, I don't know how they sealed him up with the Hisi, right? And when they would come down to shower, it was something like it went from you knew this individual was considered a killer, right, at one point, and then to walk down holding hands and stuff. Anyways, that's not the point, right? The point, you heard them arguing one night after Judas did their count and everything. Next thing you know, you started hearing every cell, every corner of the cell start binking, bing, 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 bing. So after a while, the Judas came in. This vato that was considered a killer, right? That he flip flopped it. got dragged out because he got stomped in by the Hishi. Bad. Fool couldn't even walk down. He had to be carried down. Yeah, William, that's some sick stuff though. Under Clinton. Oh, okay. Yeah, J Boy. They dragged that boy out sincerely, and that he came down walking like not a scratch on him. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, I want to hit the playa before this gets too bad and go down and eat something. I thank you guys for giving me some time tonight, and hopefully you guys could be with me a little bit more on Sunday night. Yeah, Rose, that's what I'm going to do right now. Yeah, Sunday night it'll be on the other channel. Mousy from Clanton. I heard just stories, but I know the angle. J Boy. Nick, buenas noches, blessings. Arturo, muy buenas noches, que descanses. LC, buenas noches, hope you rest well. Cartel de las Bigotonas. Rose, have a blessed night, many blessings to you and family. Rolling R's, good night, hope you rest well. B, hope you rest well. Again, extend my love, my respects to your mom for me. James, a great honor, brother, thank you. Hope everything continues forward. Yeah, Arturo, thank you. Buenas noches, agent. You too, Vincent. Cuídate. Buenas noches. Yeah, everyone. I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. And I know the weekend's meant for family, so I do understand. If Sunday you're out doing your thing with familia, that brings more joy to me than anything. Family overall, right? William, my boy. Buenas noches. Muy buenas noches, camaradas. Se acabó el programa, right? LC. Well, everyone, I'll end like I always end, right? Thank you, Rose. That means the world. Thank you, B. Hope you rest well. I'll end like always, extending my love, my respect, my prayers to everyone as family. Hope everyone rests as well. Buenas noches.